Finally, welcome to Chester, South Carolina. Finally, after about Lord have mercy, it's been over a year since I've been down here. The action-packed wrestling. I'm Dan Paris. Good hello and welcome. And we're looking at Mickey Folk in the ring against the house, Cooper Housley. And joining me at ringside is Christopher Burton and Harry Bernard Taylor from the Straight Up Wrestling broadcast. I made it a point to get these guys down here because South Carolina's secret is not a secret anymore.
Well, I tell you what, Danny Paris, Chris and I were happy to be down here. Man, great facility. And right now, man, the action has already started, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it again. Christopher Burton and myself is happy to be here, and we're right now checking out Cooper the House Housley versus Mickey Pope. And, Chris, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Yeah, man, it's great to be here. First time me and my partner, HBT Harry Bernard Taylor, we've been here. Man, this crowd is awesome. I've heard a lot about this action that comes down here to APW Chesney. And I'm just glad to be here, Danny, and this is going to be awesome, man. And this is our first match right now, Cooper and Pope, man, and Pope. But I'm happy to be here, man. This is going to be exciting. And Danny, thank you for bringing us out here, man. Thank you.
You guys are going to enjoy this. I guarantee you. Always. Promoter William Roberts puts on a fantastic show. You're not going to be disappointed. I was telling Harry before the show started that you'll be wanting to come back.
I tell you what, Mickey Folk was trying to lift up the big man. He's outweighed by 100 pounds, and Cooper Housley just went ahead and hit him with a chop, knocked him flat down, Christopher Burton. It didn't look too good.
No, it didn't look good, and like you said, he's outweighed by 100 pounds, and I just hope Mickey has something in the tank for the big man. If he's smart, he would chop him down, work on those legs, but right now he's in such a bad way. Oh, man, good suplex. But like I was saying, I don't know if he's going to make it or not, man, because and he goes in for the pin, and he kicks out. Danny, I don't know if he's going to make it from what he's looking like.
Well, you can't stay toe-to-toe with him.
No, he can't do that. That is not a smart thing to do. Like I said, he's going to have to use his speed, his quickness, outsmart the man, because going toe-to-toe, muscle-to-muscle is not a wise thing to do, Harry.
No, sir, Christopher Burton is not. And right now, man, Mickey Folk was trying to make a comeback. Punch to the stomach, nice chop. Oh, headbutt. I don't know if that was too smart of a move, but see, right there, man, you got a hammer from big Cooper Housley. Cooper Housley just took an elbow to the jaw, and Danny, this thing is heating up.
Oh, yeah, look at Cooper Housley just powers him down, but he had a handful of hair too, didn't he?
Yes, he did. And right now, James Self-Standard is trying to talk to his man Mickey Folk and trying to pump him up. But I tell you what, Cooper Housley is taking every shortcut in the book, Chris.
Well, we've seen Cooper the House Housley before, and you know him taking shortcuts, man. That's a road he drives every day, man. I think he lives on Shortcut Lane. And man, nasty chop, man. And oh my gosh, I think, and Folk gives one back, and he tries to pick the big man up, and he almost got him, but it backfired, and the big man fell on him, and he had to kick out, or this thing was going to be over, Danny.
Oh yeah, and what do you do to stop this guy?
You know what? I don't know, because oh my gosh, all I know. Right then, he was getting a mud hole stomped in him and walked dry at the same time. So I don't know how to stop him. Harry, you got any ideas for the kid?
I tell you what, you're not going to stop this big man, Cooper Housley. And Chris, we have seen how powerful this man is, picking up two-man, suplexing them and everything. He's delivering everything he's got. He just delivered a shot, man, to the jaw on Mickey Folk that Mickey's going to feel in the morning. They're probably going to feel throughout the weekend. It's probably going to be Tuesday. He's going to have to, whoa, what a chop, man. That has to take his breath out, Christopher Burton.
Man, somebody, oh, and Coop goes in for the cover after that nasty chop. Only gets a 2. Man, I tell you, man, Mickey, he might have a collapsed lung after that, Danny.
You hit him like that again, he'll be hurting so bad he won't be able to have indigestion.
Man, well, hey, would that be a bad thing? I mean, because indigestion is pretty rough.
I'd rather have indigestion.
Okay, I could agree with you on that one, Danny. And Mickey's trying to come back here. Oh, nice flying crossbody, but he can't finish it. And he's got him, got the big man down and hurting. Oh, nice drop kick. Throws the big man into the corner. And now Mickey's getting fired up, Harry. Will he be able to capitalize?
I tell you what, just not hitting with a nice chop, man, after that drop kick. Mickey, oh my gosh, he got thrown across the ring like it wasn't nothing. Looked like Mickey Pope was going for a bulldog, Christopher Burton, but man, I tell you, that didn't come out too well, Chris.
No, it didn't, and looks like Housley was going for something, and folks said, oh, he got the big man up. He got him up, but can he capitalize? He looks like he's going in for a pin, Danny. Can he get it?
No.
Oh, man, only a 2 count. Well, hey, so he's going to have to pull some more tricks out of the book because he's definitely finally got the big man down. It's a level playing field. Now, can he keep him down?
Now, I don't know about that. I mean, I'm going to tell you something. This guy's got 100 pounds on him, and you can get Cooper on the run, but how do you put the nail in the coffin?
He might have waited too late. I mean, Mickey Pope, I don't know where in the world he's going to find the energy, but yeah, he should have got on to him right away, but he's on him now. But I tell you what, I don't know, man. Cooper Housley is kind of tricky, and right now he could be playing possum just like I thought, and just hammering him with a nice lariat right there, Chris. Threw him across the ring. Oh, my gosh, the big man coming off the top rope with an elbow smash, Chris.
Yeah, he did, and only got a 2 count. Man, this Mickey Folk has some heart, Danny.
You see him coming at you like that, you better get out of the way.
Of course, man. I mean, I'd rather get hit by a meteor than get hit by him.
He hit that ring post.
He hit the ring post, and once again, we've always said, flesh versus steel, steel is still undefeated. No pun intended.
That's for sure. Missed the splash. James Self-Standard blocking him from using the ropes, a lung buster.
I'll tell you what, Christopher Burton, I'm kind of shocked. I mean, I just don't know what to say. I mean, maybe the People's Podcaster got something to say about this, but I don't know what to say.
Well, he definitely pulled a rabbit out the hat, man. I mean, he might need to change his name to Houdini because I did not see that one coming. And wow, that was impressive, man, with that lung buster to put the big man away. And ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Mickey Folk, and his accomplice, James's Self-Standard. And wow, what a match, Danny, what a match.
That was a big, big upset.
You're right, Danny. It was a big upset, but I definitely hope the promoters and the board here at APW Chesney are definitely looking at this, and hopefully this kid can move up in the ranks.
Yeah, we'll find out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go with the Heart Killers versus Keith Mack and Stuart Snodgrass. Man, this ought to be good, and the Heart Killers have a gentleman that all three of us, I, myself, Danny, and Harry know very well, and Zuka King in their corner. Danny, do you think that will help them anyway, the Heart Killers, by having Zuka in their corner?
It ain't gonna hurt.
You're right, it's not gonna hurt. But I tell you, this Keith Mack and Snodgrass, man, they have the crowd in the palm of their hand, man. And the fans are loving these guys, Harry.
Yes, they are, Christopher Burton. This should be an exciting match, man. And I'm really impressed. Well, I'm impressed with the entrance from these guys. And plus, like I said, the crowd just riled up. So this thing should be pretty exciting, Chris. We already had one good match. Looking forward to this one.
Our unknown factor in this is Keith Mack. What can he do? Well, he looks mad about something.
Man, this Joker look crazy. I've never seen a guy, the intensity in his eyes, Harry. I mean, this guy looks like he wants to rip the baby apart. Well, excuse me, not the baby, but he wants to rip him apart. Dan, have you ever seen anything like this?
Not just out of the blue, no.
Well, now Snodgrass gets the tag, and this is going to be interesting when we finally get this thing started here. And Ballo looks like he wants to do a test of strength, and I don't think that's the smartest idea for Snodgrass to do.
Well, he outsmarted him.
Well, maybe it was pretty smart. I didn't see this coming because Snodgrass has had a good headlock on Ballo. And wow, went in for a shoulder block. Neither man moved, but Snodgrass looks like he's a little worth the wear, Harry.
Yes, he is, but right now he just came back and he's stomping. He's stomping. I think it's that's Django in there stomping his feet right now, and he got him in a headlock. So, man, we'll see what happens from here. Django, no, that's not Django. Is that Django? Who is that? What, huh? Okay, that's Ballo. Ballo just got knocked down, man, as Stuart Snodgrass came off the ropes. And right now, man, it's just they filling each other out, Danny Parrish.
Yeah, I tell you what, they've darkened this building up here, and it'll play tricks on your eyes.
He does play tricks on your eyes, and man, Keith Mack looks like he getting psyched up, and man, look at the intensity on this guy's face. Harry, this man look like he will just take a bite out of a live cow if you gave him a bottle of barbecue sauce, Danny.
Man, working him over.
Yes, he is. Danny, you got the timer running on this one?
No.
Yeah, mine's
3 minutes in. All right, Django having his fair share of problems. And man, look at that unorthodox grabbing him by the ear. Hey, double team. Maybe highly unusual, but it's working.
He did. He took him around the world and a nice slam. Comes in for a big splash off the ropes. Only a 2 count. And man, Django looks like he's a little worse for wear. Like he needs to make a tag to Vallow in a worse way, Harry.
Yes, he does. Oh, wow. Man, he just now put the... But I tell you what, it's Keith Mack, even though he got smacked in the face, man, with those boots right up under the chin, but he's doing a rockabye baby here on this Django kid. And, man, he's just going to lay him down. This Keith Mack look like a pretty nice guy, I will say, Christopher Burton.
Yeah, he is. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Man, but he literally rocked him to sleep. I've never seen nothing like that. I mean, all my years of wrestling, that is actual first, Danny.
I don't need no help.
Well, hey, you know, he might have would have took you in, Danny. He looks like he's a nice guy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he put a pacifier in his mouth, man. Wow, he put an actual pacifier in his mouth. Now, that's another first, Danny.
Yep.
I mean, but Vallow has had enough, man, and has finally come in the ring, and Vallow wants Mac to tag Snodgrass in because he is tired of all these antics that oh, man, Snodgrass is up here beating on Vallow, but these two are not the legal men. Wait, and they kick them both in the butt. Harry, have you ever seen anything like this in all your years of watching wrestling?
No, I haven't, Chris, and I tell you what, I don't know how much of it I could have took. But right now, man, people are being entertained, and they treating these two grown men like babies. And Stewart and Keith, they have the advantage right now, Chris. They take care of business, and, man, they showing these guys nothing but disrespect and treating them like 2 children.
Yeah, I mean, and I've never seen nothing like it. I mean, you treating a grown athlete like a baby, but it's working. And Vallow's up there trying to get a cheap snot on Snodgrass, but Snodgrass took care of Vallow. And Django looks like he's down and out right now. But the referee, wait a minute. You got Zuka over there in the corner. Wait a minute, I told you Zuka was gonna come into play. Oh, and there goes Django with a forearm to the back, Danny.
He was doing the curly shuffle.
He was, and it looks like the Heart Killers might have taken this match, the momentum back in this match, Harry.
I tell you what, that baby Django, he showed that that baby got some snap to him. Those babies got some hammers to them, Chris. So, man, I don't know if I want to deal with a couple babies like that.
Man, yeah, definitely, man. And the Heart Killers doing a little double teaming, but they doing what they doing to get the momentum back. And finally, Chris Vallow's in here, the bigger of the 2 of the Heart Killers, and he is really putting some serious hurting on Snodgrass.
Oh, yeah. He better figure out what to do as far as getting a tag or something.
Yeah, Snodgrass, I mean, he is down and out. He is hurting pretty bad. And his partner, Mac, is pretty much helpless sitting out there on the apron. Oh, here comes Vallow. Oh, Vallow off the ropes with a basement drop kick, goes in for the cover. Only a 2. And Vallow was like, hey, I need a faster count here.
No doubt about that, because Vallow's ready to get this thing over with. But it look like saying these babies are dishing out some punishment. I wouldn't want to babysit them, Chris, would you?
Heck no, I wouldn't want to babysit them, man. I'd rather deal with the baby kids. For anybody that knows anything about that in our audience is going to be watching this, and Snodgrass is trying to get some momentum back. but he's on the wrong side of the ring, Danny.
Yeah, we're coming up on the 10-minute mark, and I don't know how much longer these guys can go.
Yeah, man, now Vallow tags in Django, and Django is literally standing on top of Snodgrass, who was draped across the ropes, and his throat was hanging over the rope. And now here's Django up here talking trash to Snodgrass and stomping the mess out of him in the corner. Man, this is not good. And like Danny said, we're going on the 10-minute mark, and Snodgrass is taking a heck of a bit. Oh! That might have been the opening that he needed.
We'll see. Both of them need a tag, though, you know.
They really do. And, oh, wow, look at Django. That is a smart move, holding the leg of Snodgrass. Makes the tag, and Vallow with a foot to the back, Harry. And now he's over there mocking. Oh, wow. Now, see, now that is the, wow. He is up here, got Snodgrass's beanie cap on. Man, this is total and utter disrespect, man. Oh, nice whip shot by Vallow. And, man, a headbutt with that beanie cap, Harry. I don't think that's legal.
I don't think so either, Chris. That man got a helicopter cap that he brought in here, and he got it used against him. And I'm pretty sure Stewart didn't want to get that used against him. But these Heart Killers, man, they something serious. They ain't playing no games. That is a vicious duo. Vicious duo, Chris. And I tell you what, they have taken control of this match. And, man, I don't hear the fans calling them babies anymore.
Oh, no, these look like two grown men, if you know what I mean, Danny.
Oh, yeah. And it's been very much back and forth. You can't tell who's going to come out with a win. I still don't know.
I don't know either, man, because like you said, Danny, this is back and forth. And, man, right now Django is up here trying to make a mockery of, whoa, Snodgrass was like, wait a minute, I ain't done yet. Snodgrass has got him up for something. I don't know what he's got him up for. And it looks like an old school, a very old school airplane spin. Harry, one of your favorite moves back in the day. Oh, and Vallow tried to come in and mess around and got kicked. Oh, man. I tell you what, Django is going to be dizzier than a pet coon on Sunday hanging with Bootleg Dave after this, Danny.
He's going to feel like it anyway.
Good Lord, man. I mean, he's about made a trip around the sun much as he's been, and into a Samoan drop. And now, after all that, can he make the tag or does he even know where he is, Danny?
I don't know, honestly, but somebody better do something. We're at the 12-minute mark.
Well, I know one thing, Danny. After watching that, hell, I don't know where I'm at.
I have no comment.
Oh, and Snodgrass finally makes the tag. And here comes Big Mac, who's been waiting. And he is cleaning the house, man. He is taking out both the Heart Killers. A big forearm to Vallow. Whips him off the ropes. And, a big belly splash right there. And goes in for the cover. Wait a minute. Zuka pulled out the referee, Danny.
That was a flapjack.
And I think, wait a minute, and the referee just threw out Zuka King. Now that may be a real detriment to the Heart Killers, Danny.
Yeah. Could turn around everything.
Wait a minute. Oh, man. A big ear clapper, and it looks like they're setting up for a double team now. Oh, my goodness, a nice double team there. And the 3 count, Danny.
Yep. A big upset.
Harry, that was an excellent match, man. Danny, Harry, what are you guys' thoughts on it?
It was pretty good, Chris. I like the back and forth action. And the young man, the Heart Killers, they turned this thing around, went from babies to teenagers to grown men, boys to men. So, I mean, but when it boiled down to it, Keith Mack and Stuart Snodgrass showed them the end of the road.
They did, but it wasn't good enough, man. The Heart Killers end up losing this one, and Keith Mack and Stuart Snodgrass are standing tall. At the end of the day, they got the 1, 2, 3, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll be right back with more action from Action-Packed Wrestling. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Right now we have Chris Phoenix versus Rob Killjoy. And this ought to be a good match. And wow, both of them look like that is a... Wow, both of them thinking the same thing, man. And wow. Okay, are they both stole each other's plays, Danny?
I don't know what's happening other than both of these guys very well schooled.
Yeah, and they look like they know it. Well, there goes the friendship. And Chris Phoenix tried to take a cheap shot. Oh, nice back elbow by Phoenix to Rob Killjoy. And looked like he made some good contact, hurt his elbow a little bit. Oh, wow, back body flip there, Danny.
Back body drop.
Yeah, back body drop. I'm sorry, Danny, I'm still dizzy from all them airplane spins.
You took a back flip before?
I've taken a back flip, back bump, front flip. Yeah. Heck, I'm just flipping out.
I took a bump Sunday.
How'd it go?
Not too well.
Hey, what do you think about this action so far, man? Because both of these guys basically use the same playbook, and it's like fighting a mirror, man. I don't know who's gonna get the advantage.
Well, I tell you what, yeah, right now, Chris, it's just they testing each other and seeing what, pretty much sizing each other up, seeing what each other gonna do. Nice arm drag there by Rob Killjoy on Chris Phoenix, and he has the hammer lock right now, arm lock on him, Chris, and he's doing some damage, man, but Chris Phoenix just reversed that, Danny.
Arm wringer twist, going to turn in, and he's keeping on turning. Drop toe hold. Man.
Yeah, Rob Killjoy just looked like he went for a pin, but that wasn't going to last long. Definitely wasn't going to last long. He just hit Chris Phoenix with a snapmare, grabbed him by the neck, hit him with a snapmare. Chris Phoenix just rolled him up.
Very technical. Very technical.
I mean, I don't know, Christopher Burton. These guys, man, they're pretty much trying to show each other that I'm more technically sound than you are. You know, I'm more scientifically in this game than you are. So we just gonna have to see how it comes down, because we know that it's gonna come down to a battle of attrition after a while. They're gonna start using fists. Fists are gonna start flying. They're gonna go to the air in a little while.
Oh yeah, man. Like I said, these two pretty much use the same playbook. And Killjoy says, "Hey, I'm stronger than you. Let's do this test of strength." And wait a minute. He licked his hand, and Phoenix looked like he's a little hesitant locking up. And Killjoy, oh, wow, snaps him over, goes into the pin. Didn't get a count there, and Phoenix goes over into the corner to take a timeout. Like I said, Danny, these two guys are cut from the same mold. They use the same playbook, and their minds are almost like they're one, so somebody's going to have to make a serious mistake for the other one to come out on top, Danny.
That's right.
Nice amateur takedown there by Killjoy, and Phoenix actually gets out of it and takes the arm into a hammer lock, and Killjoy reverses it now into a headlock and takes the arm and rings that arm, man, and oh, big stiff chop. Brings him up, and another big chop. Still has that arm and brings him up, and another big chop. And he still has that arm, Danny. And another big chop. Goodness sake.
Trying to show him who's boss.
Well, oh, man, nice backflip out of the corner. Oh, man, big hip toss. Nice arm drag into an armbar, into a cover. Only a 1 count, and he still got that armbar, Danny. Killjoy is really showing a lot of scientific wrestling here. And I'm sure at some point, Phoenix is going to get frustrated, lose his composure, and then you know what's going to happen. All heck is going to break loose.
Yes, that's right.
Harry, what do you think about this scientific action so far, man? This is right down your alley, man. I know you having thoughts of 1984 Ricky Steamboat and Ric Flair, man. You got to be, Harry.
I don't trust neither one of these guys, Chris. I mean, something's got to happen, man. I mean, you know, a couple things done happened so far in this match. Well, I see Rob Killjoy. He showed me a lot of strength that he has when he had that short chop right there on Chris Phoenix. And right now, man, got him up on the surfboard, man. And this right here ain't no joking. Chris Phoenix is, man, he's feeling the pain. So Chris Phoenix is gonna, I think it's gonna pretty much tick him off, Chris. And things about to change real soon.
Oh, I'm sure it is. And right now, Rob Killjoy has had his way in this match. But I'm sure at some point, oh, man, big clothesline. And he brings him out of the corner. Phoenix reverses it. Oh, Phoenix with a nice forearm into the corner on Killjoy. And Killjoy's like, no, you don't. Oh, man, gives him a clothesline. Oh, into an exploder suplex, Danny.
Man, he just took him out. And it's been very close. I mean, Chris Phoenix, we always knew he could bring it, but tonight he's really stepped it up.
Yeah, if he wants to win this match, he definitely needs to. Oh, and there it is right there. Chris Phoenix caught him Rob Killjoy trying to come off the rope. And, oh, man, big running forearm knocks Killjoy off the ring apron. And Phoenix is getting a little reprieve here, catching his breath and everything, Harry.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Chris, it was going to get a little physical. We see that's happening. And right now joining us is the King, Zuka King. What's going on, Zook?
I'm back. I'm not ready for action tonight. My team lost. That's a nice Zuka King shirt you got on there, sir. And I appreciate you guys having me on.
We heard that you were backed by popular demand.
No doubt, man. You know Zuka's going to be back by popular demand.
Just like the ladies, the fans of Chester can't get enough of Zuka King.
Well, I tell you what, us a straight-up wrestling show, we can't get enough of Zuka King. Like I said, this man right here, he ranked #1 on our rating system. Zuka King, we're glad he's back. And even though his man lost tonight, like I said, this man right here.
Hey, I'm about to leave the table. You're saying lies again. And I was liking y'all for about 5 seconds. And now y'all just ran out. So I'm leaving. Because you guys are just telling lies.
You can't leave yet, man. The People's Podcast don't want to talk to you, Zuka.
Wow, man. Well, we had a special guest until my partner, HBT, ran him off, Danny.
Buckwheat just got a call from Cream of Wheat, and he'll be back later, I hope.
Man, that was a mean back elbow by Chris Phoenix, and he goes into the cover. And Chris Phoenix, while we had Zuka King over here, had a series of offensive moves, and he's got the advantage in this match so far. Oh, man, nasty kick to the back, man. That right there, Danny, that'll make you not feel your legs for about 2 weeks.
I must have received one of them earlier.
Why, you can't feel your legs right now?
Not too good.
Well, you might want to check and make sure they're still there.
We'll find out at intermission.
Man, Chris Phoenix, man, goes in for the cover. Only a 2 count. Right now, Chris Phoenix, oh man, kicking Killjoy in the back just like he owes him money, Harry. I mean, this, like you said, he was going to get tired of it, and he is going to put boots to the booty, and he is doing it, and doing it well.
Man, Is Chris Phoenix working for the Chester? Is Chris Phoenix working for the Chester Mob, Chris? Oh my gosh, man! Rob Killjoy just hit him, smacked him with a chop, man. That oh wow, Wahoo McDaniel would have been proud of that. Oh my gosh, man! Chris Phoenix just threw him over the top rope as Rob Killjoy was running at him. Man, he went flying over that top rope, Chris. That used to be an automatic disqualification.
It did, man, it did, but the days of Bill Watts are long gone. Even though it looks like they're out here wrestling, they're not wrestling on a concrete floor either, but, man, Chris Phoenix needs to answer that count because the referee's up at 7, and Phoenix like, no, we ain't winning like that, and goes out and breaks the count, and Killjoy's back in the ring now. And he should have stayed out because Phoenix is still dishing out. Oh my gosh, a nice senton to the back. He's still dishing out a lot of punishment to Killjoy.
He's tearing him up.
Only a 2 count again, man. And Killjoy is looking really worse for wear. And Phoenix is kind of upset, saying that it was only a 2 count. Man, Chris Phoenix up here trying to get some. Oh, Killjoy caught him coming off the ropes into a Death Valley driver. This may be the opportunity, Danny, that Killjoy is looking for to get this win.
Could be.
Both men are down, and who is going to get the advantage? And it looks like, well, Phoenix is up and Killjoy is up. Oh, Killjoy with a nice clothesline, nice forearm. He's coming back clean the house. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. This is a serious series of moves here by Killjoy. Goes into the cover. Only a 2.
Very close.
Extremely close, Harry.
I think I would have stayed down, Chris, after taking that knee right there as Phoenix was down on his knees. He took a knee right up there to the side of his left jaw. I would have stayed down, Chris. I think I would have let the match be over. Oh, man, nice. Rolled him up in the package. Chris Phoenix looked like he had him, Chris. But Killjoy, oh, my gosh, Killjoy just took a super kick that would have made Shawn Michaels proud, man.
You got that right, and that thing sounded off, man. And whoa, and it looks like got him up for something. It looks like he might have him for look like electric chair. But oh my gosh, man. Face plant to the corner into it. Almost looked like an electric chair. And now he's got him up. Looks like a gory special.
That's Eddie Guerrero's dad.
Man, Killjoy is pulling out all the stops, Danny.
He tying him up like a shoestring.
Man. Drops him, goes in for the cover. Only a 2. Man, what's it going to take for one of these two to win this one?
I don't know. This is her third match. We got 3 more to go. And, man, top this. That's all I'm going to say.
I don't know who can top this, but Rob Killjoy is definitely out here proving a point, man, and he is the man here. APW Action Pack Wrestling went for a suplex, got reversed. Oh my goodness, got him rolled up. Only a 2, Harry.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, Chris Phoenix better pay attention. Oh, nice DDT, flying DDT, man, as he came off the ropes. And I'll tell you what, you got to stay on your man every second in this match because there's not a second to spare, Chris. And then when I talk about seconds, I'm talking about split seconds, not a second to spare in this match.
You are right. Even after that amazing DDT, it was only a 2 count. And Chris Phoenix believes it should have been 3. And I truly, truly feel, Danny, if it was any other man than Rob Killjoy, it would have been a 3 count.
No way to know. No way to know.
You're right. There's no way to know because he's not in there with any other man. He's in there with Killjoy. So
He's in there with one tough mother ducker.
I see what you did there. I like that, Danny. I see what you did there. Very clever. Very clever. Well, I wonder if he's setting up for this move, how many more feathers are going to actually start to fly?
I don't know.
Wait a minute. Wow. Killjoy got the pin out of nowhere.
They're like, oh my gosh, now Chris Phoenix is going crazy after Killjoy. It looked like Killjoy was going for a front face bulldog, but he rolled him up on his shoulder, man, and got the pin. And Chris Phoenix just went crazy and started stomping the man out like he owed him some money. I mean, Chris Phoenix is still ticked off about this. And I tell you what, Chris, I don't think this was over, brother.
I don't think so either, but Chris Phoenix, man, he put up a fight, but the fight wasn't good enough because Rob Killjoy came up with the win, and he's trying to figure out why in the world did that man beat on him the way he did. I mean, I get it. Chris Phoenix was upset and everything, but wow. We're going to see what's going to go on with this situation, but ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with more action.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have Jordan Holt and Ian Maxwell versus Joey Ford and Brady Collins, all worm and no soul, AEW Tag Champions. Yeah, that's Joey Ford and Brady Collins, all worm, no soul. They the AEW Tag Champions. I mean APW. I'm sorry, APW Tag Champions. They're going against Jordan Holt and Ian Maxwell. This should be a pretty exciting match, Chris.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one, man. And these two teams, from what I can see just right now, from the eye test, look pretty even. But now the bell is rung, I think things may change a little bit. Now, this may come to a shock to a lot of people. This is my first time seeing all worm, no soul that I can remember. And, Danny, I've heard a lot about these guys, man, that these guys are something to behold.
They are. At one time, they were very, very, very popular. I don't know what happened. Somewhere along the way, all of a sudden they started throwing out rules. But they, regardless whether they're on the good or the bad side, they're doing really good.
Yeah, and there's a lot of chain wrestling going on right now. Maxwell looks like he's got the advantage, and well, he looked like he was trying to get up and couldn't quite get up, and a nice arm drag there by Maxwell. Harry, like I said, looks like your boy Steamboat in there, man.
No doubt about it. That's pretty smooth, but this guy right here, he might be more athletic than Steamboat. That's saying a lot, Chris. But I tell you what, man, these guys, they're looking good so far against all worm, no soul. And I'm not sure exactly which one that's in there because just like you, Christopher Burton, my first time seeing them. And that is kind of unbelievable that we haven't seen these guys yet, even though we've heard a lot about them. Danny, which one is that Collins or is...
That's Collins in there with Jordan Holt.
All right, yeah. Collins just got a shoulder tackle on Brady Collins, and Brady Collins, he just now whipped him into the turnbuckle. Brady Collins caught himself. All right, nice hip toss by Ian. What is Ian Maxwell? No, Ian Holt. No.
Ian Maxwell.
Ian Maxwell.
Harris got wound up, excited, and hey, but I'm gonna be honest with you, being in here and watching the matches, how everything's flowing so good, It's hard not to get excited again.
You're right. You're right, Danny. It is exciting, and I think I'm finally coming to my senses after that airplane spin a couple of matches ago, and so far the action's been great that I can see. Now that I can see straight, and it looks like they were going for a double. Wait a minute. What kind of suplex is it? Like a quadruple, duple suplex? What would you call it, Danny?
Well, there you go. Nobody got the suplex.
Nobody got the suplex, but I tell you what, All Worms and No Soul definitely caught a double drop kick, Harry.
Yes, they did. Right now, man, Jordan Holt and Ian Maxwell is looking pretty darn good. And Jordan Holt almost went over the top rope, but his man Ian slowed down, and Ian Maxwell just took a pop from Joey Ford. No, that was Brady Collins that got him. Now Collins is getting in the ring. He's grabbing a hold of Ian Maxwell, and he has him in a front face. Well, look, there was an escape there right there, Chris. Brady Collins is laying the boots in to the chest of Ian Maxwell. Boom, threw him into the turnbuckle head first. Here come
Yeah, it looked like it was an attempted small package, but didn't kind of work out that way.
Well, Joey Ford right now just laid a chop into Ian Maxwell. And, now, what in the world? That right there, Joey Ford, he just decided to do the finger poke of death, Chris. If a man can't see, a man can't fight.
You're right, and it looks like Collins is wailing on Maxwell over in the corner, man. And Danny, like you said, these guys, they were some fan favorites. They were real beloved by our fans. And now they're taking some shortcuts. Nice body slam. Only get a 2 count. But like I was saying, they were well beloved. They would have a Heroes Parade down Main Street. And now they taking some shortcuts, it looks like.
You ever seen how long Chester's Main Street is?
Well, I didn't say it would be a long parade. I just said a Heroes Parade.
Okay.
Right now, Collins is in there with Maxwell. Nice, big, hard, stiff chop. And right now, All Worm, No Souls got a cover only for a 2 count for Collins. And Maxwell looks a little worse for wear. And, oh, man, a nasty kick to the back. Goes in for the cover. Only a 2 count, man. And once again, I'm sure it's going to take a lot more than that, Danny, to keep Maxwell down.
Oh, yes. Got him in the corner here, forearm, and now they're going to double team. You can tell I don't know what they got in mind, but.
Oh. Man, nasty ripcord knee into the face of Maxwell there, and Collins is tagged back in. And a nasty boot to the side of the face, man. And Maxwell may be out. He's going in for Collins going in for the cover. And only a 2 count now. That was a very lackadaisical cover there, Danny.
Maybe took it for granted, thought they had it won.
Well, from what I'm seeing so far, these athletes, man, here at Action Pack Wrestling, you can't take nobody for granted, man. Well, it looked like he was going in for a kick to the back and put him in a reverse chin lock there, Danny.
That's just enough to disappoint the crowd.
Yeah, like I said, these guys were beloved at one point in time, and they've kind of changed their tune here a little bit, Harry.
Man, I mean, Joey Ford and Brady Collins look like they, oh, wow. Man, I tell you what, that right there, that jawbreaker right there, I'm about to call it a chin breaker, but that jawbreaker changed their tune because Collins and Ford have been relaxing in this match. Seems like they've been playing around lately here, Chris.
Yeah, and Maxwell gets the tag to Holt, but the referee did not see it, so it doesn't count. Wow, excellent teamwork, man, by All Worm, No Soul, distracting the referee, even though Maxwell made the tag, but the ref didn't see it, so, and, oh, man, Danny.
Powerbomb.
Triple world powerbomb.
Got it, didn't do it. Didn't do the trick, though.
No, it didn't do the trick, man. And I tell you, Maxwell needs to make a tag to Holt in the worst way because he's been in there for a while. Oh, man, Holt takes a nice shot to the jaw. And here comes Collins. Looks like they're setting up a double team on double knees to Collins. But he's still on the wrong side of the ring, Danny. It's not helping him none.
No. And Maxwell better figure out how to get over there and tag out. Neck snap.
This might be the chance for Maxwell to make the tag to Holt, the tag that he's been needing for a while. And Holt is the fresher of the two. And he gets the tag and the ref sees it. So here we go. Here comes Holt like a house of fire. He is cleaning house, and poor Collins just don't know what's going on. Man, nice leg whip right there. This is not good. Collins is in a world of hurt. And here comes, here goes Holt with a nice running shoulder. Oh, nice German into the bridge. Only a 2, Danny.
That's all it was, and this match continues on and on and on.
Man, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you right now, if you aren't here, man, you are missing out on some great action wrestling fans if you are not here. Right now, Holt and Maxwell setting up for a double team on Collins, and this does not look, oh my gosh, going into a front DDT into almost like a bulldog double team, and Maxwell in for the cover, only get 2 that's broken up by Collins' partner there. Joey Force, and look like Holt gets thrown out, and Ford pulls Maxwell over to the corner where he can make the tag, and he does. And now he's in here, and he's still feeling that breakup from Ford, and not all worm, no soul. They're setting up for a double team, and it didn't work. And now it's Ford and Maxwell. Wait a minute. Looked like he was going for a tornado DDT. Wow, Danny, this is some great action.
You ain't kidding. How much longer can they go, man?
Holy cow! Wow, man, a moonsault to the outside. And Holt looks like something, he's thinking something, and it looks a little risky. And I see those wheels turning. Oh, here he goes. Holy cow! Man, Holt just dives over and takes out all worm, no soul, Danny. My goodness.
Incredible, guys.
Harry, this is some awesome action, man. I am truly enjoying this, Harry. What do you think about this? But I still don't know who's going to win this. It could go either way.
I don't know, Chris. I mean, to tell you the truth, oh, wow. Oh, my gosh, man. Double knee shot straight to the mat. Ian Maxwell took out Brady Collins. Now here comes Jordan Holt. Oh, splash. But Joey Ford is in there. Look like a power bomb. Boom. Took out Jordan. Oh, nice super kick from Ian Maxwell. He's pulling his partner, Jordan Holt, over onto Brady Collins. But Brady Collins is right next to them ropes, Chris. Oh, wow. Cooper of the house, Housley, decided to get involved in the match, Chris. He was just laying the man's leg on the ring ropes to rest, it looked like to me.
Oh, man, well, you know, that's one factor we did not consider. Cooper the house, Housley, the third man in this tag team, if you will. Wait a minute. Oh, my goodness. And Holt gets draped across the top rope. This does not look good at all. Oh, wow, this does not look good for Holt. Oh, my gosh, this may be it. And that is it, Danny. All worms, no soul comes away with the win.
Yeah, like a sling blade tag team move.
Very impressive. Very, very impressive, man. Wow, that was amazing. But I tell you, it was some interference by Cooper the House Housley that gave him just enough, man. Gave him just enough to get this win.
I had forgot about a third man in the ring. The next thing you know, I look over, that was Cooper the House Housley, and they did introduce him at the top of the match that he was going to be, that he is the third man. He is he is associate of these guys, and Cooper the House Housley did make his presence felt in this match, Danny.
That's right, and we'll be right back with the remainder of the card. Hold it, Chris.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and man, this wasn't going to be a APW heavyweight title match, but the champion just declared the title's now on the line, Danny.
That is absolutely right. As Elijah Proctor takes on Rayhan Intius, formerly known as Montana Black. I don't care what you call him. He's mean, and he's rough, and he's tough.
Well, I tell you what, man, this is a big man. I mean, he is a big man. I've seen some big men in my day, Harry, and I heard he's from Atlanta, Georgia. Man, whoo. Harry, I think he lived on the far end of Bear Street from what I'm looking at.
This Raymond Intuas, Chris, like you said, he is a big man, bad man, whatever you want, whatever you call him, that's what he is. And he's throwing Elijah Proctor off him like a rag doll, man. He's just tossing him across the ring like he's nothing.
Well, as we know, Elijah Proctor is not an easy competitor to take lightly. He is definitely not somebody you want to just kind of think that, you can win easily. And Elijah Proctor, he's a nice-sized man himself, Danny, but he's definitely outweighed, out-heighted. I know that's not a word, but he's out everything, so Proctor's going to have to use his speed and agility in this one if he wants to come away with his title.
Good luck to him, because it's all he can. If it's David and Goliath, he better go out and like there's some rocks.
Rocks and the heck with a slingshot. He better load up a bazooka.
Something, because it's going to take everything to wipe him out. Can he be beat? Yeah, he can be beat. Because I've seen him have some violent matches in the past with T.J. Boss.
Oh, well, we know T.J. Boss is a double tough guy, and now Proctor, Proctor was building up some speed and momentum until he met that back elbow, and Harry, you catch a back elbow like that from a man this size, you have no choice but to go down.
No doubt about it, Chris. And I mean, Elijah Proctor was coming off that rope, man, at about 18 miles an hour and caught that back elbow. But I tell you, this Raymond Intuas, man, he ain't joking around. He ain't playing around. He's great at cutting off the ring. I see he's great at cutting off the ring, Chris. And, man, so his ring generalship is something special. And Elijah Proctor really going to have to put on a lot of speed to try to take the win over this man.
You're right, Harry. He is going to have to pull out every trick in the book. Proctor is going to have to do everything he can to keep that big man down and maybe even wear him out with his speed and agility. But right there, it looked like he just made him mad. Whoa, ducks the clothesline. Oh, Proctor comes off the ropes with a drop kick. He's got the man reeling. Luckily there, the ropes were holding him up, Danny. If not, the big man would have went down.
He'd have went in the crowd.
Well, I'm glad I'm not sitting on that side, man, because, that's about what? Oh, goodness gracious, man, what a form to the jaw. And Proctor looks like he got hit by Mike Tyson, Danny.
How do you deal with this man? I don't know.
Well, Harry, you fought some big men in your day. How would you deal with him, Harry?
Like I say, man, stick and move. That's all it is to it, Chris. And you got to have a great defense when you are fighting somebody like this. And, man, you better know some rope-a-dope. You understand what I'm saying? And when I'm talking about and when I'm talking about rope-a-dope, man, you better be good like Floyd Mayweather on those ropes, Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker, by keeping this big man off of you. Man, I'll tell you what, Danny, this guy right here remind me of Ray Candy.
Yeah, he does. He looks like him.
Yes, he does.
Oh, my goodness, what a big chop, man. And, Harry, you talking about you better have a good defense. I got the perfect defense. I don't fight the guy. I stay in the back. Danny, I mean, how you can fight a guy that ain't even going to show up?
You know what? I wonder what would happen if you took his legs off from under him. That might change everything.
You know what, Danny? That is a good idea and a good thought. Maybe if you say it louder, Proctor might take heed to it and start working on the leg. Well, looks like Titus has got him up in a bear hug. And, man, that's an old-school tried-and-true move right there that's been used throughout the ages. And many of men have won with that bear hug, and Proctor clapping the ears. Oh, man, big back body drop. And Proctor looks a little worse for wear.
He's in bad shape.
And Harry, looks like the big man's getting a little ticked off, and I feel kind of bad for Proctor because I don't think this is going to be good at all. Oh, my gosh.
Man, this guy's just being brutal tonight. He's being brutal, Chris. This is not a wrestling match. This is a beating. This is a lesson. He's trying to teach Elijah Proctor a lesson. And I tell you what, just beating on Elijah Proctor like he ain't nothing, I don't think it's going to sit too well with Elijah Proctor because Elijah Proctor, he's better than this. And Elijah Proctor is going to finally fight back. He is trying to fight back, Chris, but he's gonna get his way after a while. Elijah Proctor, I don't think he's going to go out like this.
Oh, my gosh. Vicious headbutt, man. And oh, my God. And look at it, just foot on the throat, man. And, Danny, this is just brutal, man.
Yeah, it's rough. How do you fight him?
Man, you know what, guys? I'm be honest with you. I've seen train wrecks that look better than this.
It's very comparable.
Well, and here Proctor trying to get some offense here. And, well, it looked like he was going for a Hurricane and messes around. Oh, and gets caught into a sidewalk slam, Harry.
Yeah, he did. I mean, it's everything that Proctor tries to do, man. Raymond and Tuas has an answer for it. And, man, he is dropping the bombs on him, man. He's dropping bass tonight, Chris.
He really is, and he's just taking his time, picking his spots. You know, he's the champion in this, Danny. So the rules are definitely in his advantage. You know, I mean, Proctor has got to beat the champion. The champion doesn't have to beat him, but if Proctor wants that title, he's going to have to pick it up into another gear. Sunset flip, and yeah, it doesn't look too good. Oh, my gosh, a forearm to the jaw, and down goes Frazier, and into the cover. Only a 2 count. Man, I mean, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, Proctor is a tough competitor. We've seen him fight, and we've seen him come back for some crazy odds. But, Danny, I just don't know tonight.
I don't know how you beat him. You know, I'll go further than that. How do you fight him?
Well, I'm sure they have a National Guard army around here. You can call the troops, get a couple of M80s or M16, a bazooka or something. I'm sure they'll let you borrow something, man.
What would you do if you saw him standing on your porch 7 o'clock tomorrow morning with his stomach growling?
I'll probably run.
He'd probably empty out my refrigerator, anything he could do to keep peace.
Wait a minute, Proctor's got him. Oh, Proctor, a close 2 count. And that's what I'm talking about. Proctor's trying to get some momentum going. And the champ runs into a big boot by Proctor. Oh, man, big forearms, big clubbing rights and lefts. Proctor is trying everything and gets cut off at the pass. Oh, he's got him goozled. Proctor with an innovative jawbreaker there. And to break that goozle, Danny, I think Proctor may have found that second gear finally.
He outsmarted him. Now, if he can keep on working him over, he might tell a different tale. You better stay on him. Going up, Proctor. Oh, couldn't do it. No.
That flying, man, I tell you what, coming off that rope with that flying neck breaker almost took him out, Danny. Elijah Proctor is really doing good right now, Chris. He's working over the champ, and man, but this Raymond Intuos, he's not staying down long. This guy got a lot more in the tank, I can guarantee you that. And Elijah better hurry up and get on there because he could end up getting caught or something. Man, this I don't know. Boom. Man, like I said, Raymond Intuos, he has too much power, and man, he ended up catching Elijah Proctor on that top rope. Elijah Proctor, oh!
Wow, what a move. Holy cow, and a big leg drop. That might be it. Only a 2. Wow, Proctor is really in rare form tonight, man.
He's made it with him 11 minutes, guys. For him to last 11 minutes, that's a testament.
He's better than me, Danny. I wouldn't last past the introduction of my name.
I don't know what in the world you could do to this guy. There's no disqualification. I hit him low. I hit his knees, hit his eyes, everything I could. I won't be illegal.
Man, it looks like he's lining him up for something and he missed. And Proctor takes the big man down. And this may be Proctor's chance. Oh, comes in with a senton. And another one to the back. Proctor is getting fired up. I think he's finally realizing I've got an opportunity, I've got a chance, and the champ is weak. And the champ misses with a clothesline. Another neck breaker by Proctor. Can this be it? And he goes in for the cover. Oh, wow. Only a 1 count? Are you kidding me?
What's he going to do now? Moonsault.
That moonsault was accompanied by a headbutt right almost to the midsection, at the bottom of the midsection, Chris. So Elijah Proctor right now, man, he's taking a lot out of the big man. But I tell you, like I said, Raymond Intuos, he still has a lot, and he's very smart. He's rolling out of the ring, man, to get his breath, catch his breath. Very smart move from the big man.
Well, like I said before, I don't know if it was that smart because he's not safe. Suicide dive by Elijah Proctor on the top. Oh, my gosh, and he caught him. And, oh, my gosh, threw him on the ring apron. The hardest part of the ring, that might have been it. And the champ looks like he's calling for it. And, yeah, he's got him goozled again. And he goes up. Oh, almost like a reverse chokeslam into the pin. And that's it, man. That is it. Danny, wow.
Rough, man.
Choke slam into a front face DDT, Chris. You ain't going to get away from that. That right there, man, a face plant. I mean, this big man showed everything that he has tonight, and he was pretty mad from the get-go. And like I say, he came out here, he was kind of, yeah, I mean, he said what he wanted to say. Basically, he didn't like it that two guys that's not the same complexion that he is going to be fighting for the championship. But we know this is not about race. This is about wrestling. And but this big man right here, he took care of some wrestling business tonight.
He did, man. And Titus is still the action-packed wrestling champion. And you got to give it. Wait a minute. He just hung up the belt and he's walking over to Proctor. Wait a minute. What do we got here? What is it? I mean, Proctor is down. Wait a minute. Oh, come on. Now he did a stomp too, Proctor. After all that, really? Wow. What more does this man need to prove? I mean, he's still the champion in dominant fashion, but hats off to Elijah Proctor for lasting as long as he did. But, Danny, he came up too short.
Yeah, and it was very, very, very close. And that's not it. We got one more.
Yeah, and ladies and gentlemen, like I said, and still the APW heavyweight champion, Reynes Intuits. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with more action. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the main event tonight, Danny. And man, I just need to know, is this going to be the icing on the cake? Because the cake, to me right now, is tasting so good. I just need to see if this is going to cap it off.
I don't know. I mean, it's going to be a very good match. And it's debatable whether or not it'll be a title change. John Schuyler lately has been seen in Impact Wrestling, but he can still take an independent schedule. So if he wins this match and the belt, he can defend it here still.
You're right. And he is wrestling the champion, someone I've never seen before, Danny. Drew Hood, I believe? Yeah. Drew Hood, who is the APW Carolinas champion. My first time seeing this, I've seen John Schuyler. And from what I'm telling right now, Schuyler obviously is the bigger of the two, but I don't know if he's the most skilled of the two.
It's going to be a toss-up. Because Drew Hood is not well liked, but he's a technician.
Aha. So I guess you would dare say he might put you in the mind of a Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard type of wrestler, if you will, since he's a technician?
Well, I mean, you can put a lot of people in the technician category. You don't have to be a good guy or a bad guy to be a technician. It's just he knows what he's doing inside out.
That's good, and against someone like John Schuyler, he better know, because if not, he is not going to have that Carolinas championship for long. And right now, Hood is laying some serious hammers to Schuyler and some feet, man. He is really working Schuyler over, which is not a bad move to do.
That's right. All right, Schuyler in trouble here. And Schuyler himself is very technically sound as well.
You're right, Danny. Schuyler is very talented and very, oh, wow, a rake across the ropes to the eye. Now, Danny, that's a move we haven't seen in a long time, Harry.
I haven't seen it in a long time, and it shocked me, Chris. I tell you what, I wouldn't want my eyes being raked on the ropes like that, man. That'll leave a serious burn. And you bet, oh my gosh, nice running clothesline from John Schuyler coming off the rope. Coming off the turnbuckle. Boom. Oh, what a chop, Chris. That right there, man. Look like that hurt to me, Chris.
Yeah, and from Drew Hood's reaction, it looked like it hurt, and I'm sure it felt like it hurt, Danny.
It hurt, no question.
And the fans are here calling for one more time. Oh! Well, you asked for it, and you get it. And Drew, oh, man. Schuyler says, I think I got one more in it. And Drew Hood, you might want to call a timeout, buddy. Because, wait a minute. Hood reverses and gets another one. That's 3 nasty chops, man, that definitely made his mark, Danny.
He better get it together.
He definitely needs to, because, oh my goodness. he definitely needs to get it together, because if he don't, like I said, that Carolina's championship is coming home to John Schuyler. Oh, man, he catches a nice drop kick, and Hood looks a little worse for wear.
That drop kick has power behind it.
Yes, it did, and only a 1 count after the pin, Harry. Man, John Schuyler knows what's on the line. He's pulling out all the stops, and I can't blame him.
Hey, man, he's putting together some serious work, Chris. That drop kick followed a nice double axe handle to the chest, and right now, man, I mean, just, man, he's putting together a lot of, whoa, just right there, man, a spine buster, boom, popped the man a nice right to the jaw, knocked Drew Hood right out of the ring, Chris.
Yeah, Harry, and that was an inverted drop, actually, not a spine buster, but an inverted drop. And Hood, he needs to take advantage of this 10 count, and remember that the rules are in his favor, Danny, as he is the champion.
Yeah, and I don't know the time limit on this, but I don't think they'll make it 20 or 30 minutes.
Well, not at this rate, and not the, oh my goodness gracious. Man, I'll tell you, man, Drew Hood is going to need an ice pack before this thing is over with. Wow, and the fan, man, Schuyler is really feeling it. He's getting his crowd hyped up. And I'll tell you, Hood, you need to really, 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 really work these rules, man, and slow this thing down, because if not, that belt you walked in with, it won't be there after this match is over, Danny.
No, but look at them. They better listen to the count with the official, too.
Yeah, and like I was saying, Danny, once again, the count, it really doesn't hurt the champion at all. It's in his favor. So if the champ gets counted out, guess what? He still has the belt.
Absolutely.
So, hey, would it be a bad move at this rate for John Schuyler to even get counted out?
No, I mean, if I was him, I'd slip over there to the exit.
Yeah, and matter of fact, heck, I would go hop over the guardrail, go to the nearest payphone if there is any around, or borrow somebody's cell phone, call a cab or an Uber, and go ahead and tiptoe out of here and keep my title.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You use every loophole you got.
At this rate, well, Drew Hood's trying to throw his head into the turnbuckle, but it didn't work out because looks like Schuyler had other plans, and oh my gosh, and ran Hood's head into the other turnbuckle, and he's just basically running him from pillar to post, Harry.
Man, I'll tell you what, right now, man, Schuyler's doing what he wants to do. Hood is fighting back, just like right there, man. He just dropped him neck first onto the top of the ropes. Boom, nice elbow smash, running elbow smash coming out for the ring apron, man. Drew Hood is not a bad, man, there's a reason he got his Carolina's Action Pack Wrestling Carolina's championship, Chris, and it's showing right now, man. He is laying down the hammer to the side of Drew Hood's face, to John Schuyler's face.
You're right, man. He was laying them in pretty hard. Looked like he hurt his hand a little bit. He was laying those things in kind of thick. And a nice knee to the back by Drew Hood to John Schuyler. And, man, if I was him, Danny, like I said, I would use every advantage I could. If I got my opponent on the rope, I'm holding it till the 4 count. Heck, I might even hold it till the 5 count and get a DQ just so I can keep the belt if I know I'm in trouble.
When you take this guy licking, you better do whatever it takes.
Exactly, because we know and we have seen John Schuyler is no pushover, and he's no Johnny-come-lately.
Absolutely not. He might turn around and win this belt tonight and shock everybody.
Man, could you imagine? Now, Danny, just picture this. We're flipping on TV one day. We come across Impact Wrestling, and we see John Schuyler with the APW Carolina's champion on Impact TV. Could you imagine?
It could happen. I don't know if they'd let him bring the belt with him or not. But we know. He's double tough.
He is double tough. And right now, Drew Hood is up here pandering to the crowd. And Skylar's outside getting a 5 count right now. And hopefully Skylar's getting his breath and getting his composure back, because right now Hood is really doing everything he can to keep, oh man, good forearm. Look out, look out, look out. Oh my gosh. Ran his head right into that ring post, Harry.
Man, I tell you, we've been looking at Skylar a lot, and we've been talking a lot about Skylar. So we're kind of like neglecting the comeback and the ferociousness that we're seeing from Drew Hood, because Drew Hood, man, he is laying in some mean shots. He is vicious in this match, even though he has taken a lot of punishment. Now the guy, he's pretty much showing how arrogant he is. He's walking around in the middle of a match with his title, showing it off to the crowd. Everybody knows he's the action-packed champion, Chris. Why in the world is he doing this, man?
I don't know, man. I mean, I get it. The guy is good. We're not denying that. He has that APW Carolina championship for a reason. We know that. And, man, Skylar needs to get in there. And, oh, he gets in there right at the 9 count. Wow, Danny, he cut it real close.
Yeah, he got real bad trouble.
Oh, wow. Raking those bootlaces right across the eye of Skylar. Man, I mean, Drew Hood is pulling out some real dirty tricks that we haven't seen in years, Danny.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think he's thinking, I'm taking a licking, and I better do every dirty trick in the book to keep my belt.
I can't blame him. And right now it looks like Skylar's trying to come back and wanted to whip him into the rope, goes in for a clothesline. Oh man, almost like a Russian leg sweep, but inverted almost, if you will. And Hood only gets a 2 count. Now has in a reverse chin lock there, Harry.
Yes, man, I tell you what, the action is so heavy, Chris. It's taking me to a scene. It's like somebody getting in a fight in a bar, man, back in the Wild Wild West, and these guys are going at each other, trying to kill each other like somebody cheated in a card game. And, I just don't know where this going to go right now, man, with that doggone chin lock. Almost a choke, but it's not. He actually has him right up under the chin. Drew Hood, man, he has John Skylar down right now. But Skylar, very strong man. That's not going to take him out, Chris.
No, it's not going to take him out. And I could have sworn, Danny, that arm was going to drop a 3rd time. And if it had, this would have been over. But it looks like Skylar's hitting that 2nd gear, if you will.
You got a whole lot of fight left in him. Got a whole lot of fight left in both of these guys.
Yeah, with a title on the line, man, such prestige as the APW Carolina's championship, it brings out the best. But, oh, man, nice kick there by Skylar. Oh, now there you go, Harry. Now that's a spine buster. Only a 2 count, though. Man, Arn Anderson is somewhere smiling, man. That was picture perfect, Danny.
It was close. No cigar.
Nope. And you know what they say about being close? Only works in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, now what is Drew going to do? He's got the man down. Here's his chance. He looks like he's going up to the middle turnbuckle here. And he's up here wanting Skylar to get up because he's got some evil intentions in him. Oh, comes off that 2nd turnbuckle with a nice flying shoulder block, Danny.
Flying tackle.
Yeah, and Drew Hood is definitely 100% in control of this match. And I've really rarely seen Skylar in this type of trouble.
Not often.
Wow. And Hood's waiting for him again on that other middle turnbuckle. Oh, he went for it again and got caught, Harry. A fist to the gut. Oh, my goodness, a right hand to the jaw by Scholar. Comes off the rope. Oh, man, catches him right up under the jaw. And Hood, oh, my goodness. Nice uppercut. Oh, big senton. And Hood looks like he's worse for wear, and Scholar is gaining the big mo, as in momentum, Harry.
Man, Scholar's like a freight train, man. He is a freight train with a lot of offense. He's pulling out every move in the playbook, Chris. And, I mean, very impressive. Right there, a nice elbow smash up into the chest. Oh, man, nice football tackle. Oh, yeah. Nice football tackle, spear right there, man, over there near the ropes. And, man, he almost took Drew Hood out of his boots, Chris.
He did, man, and that was a nasty, almost like a slingshot spear. And Scholar is coming out the corner. Looks like he's calling for a super kick, Danny. Now, if he connects, Danny, this may be it. I don't know, but if he connects, and he gets cut off at the pass, misses the clothesline, and gets caught by a boot by Drew Hood. Oh, Drew Hood with a nice DDT. Goes in for the cover. Oh my goodness, a 2 count. And I mean, that was closer than a frog hair, Danny.
It was pretty close.
Wow. I don't know which way to call this, man. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're in the area next time, you got to come out here to APW Chesney and see this action, man, because Chester, and it is something. It is, I'm just blown away, Danny. Thank you for bringing us out here.
I knew you would want it. I'll expect the Golden Corral gift cards in the mail.
You will definitely get it, Danny. And, man. Whoa, got him rolled up. Small package Scholars got him. Only a 2 count, though. Oh, and there's that super kick, Danny. This may be it. Oh, no. Only a 2, Danny. Like I said, that was finer than finer's frog hair.
That was close, man.
Wow. Harry, have you ever seen such action, man?
Man, I've seen action like this, but I tell you what, this right here is some of the best action I've seen in probably the last 5 years. Man, that super kick right there should have took Drew Hood out, but Drew Hood, man, he had the fortitude, man. He had the strength and endurance to come back, and let's see what he can do, man, on his comeback. But I don't know how much he got left, because that right there, man, that's coming at him is like an 18-wheeler, man, that won't stop, can't be controlled, he can't be dealt with, and I tell you what, Drew Hood, I'm pretty sure would agree with me that this big man right here, he can't be dealt with, man, tonight.
Well, he just got 10 sledgehammers, or at least what he felt like sledgehammers were actually John Scholar's fist to the forehead. And Hood was like, you know what, Danny, I think he heard us, and he called that Uber, and Hood's like, I'm out of here.
It looks like it.
You know what? And I don't blame him.
He's going to walk out.
Like I said, Chris, he can't be dealt with, man. And he simply won't stop. And just like I said, he won't stop. And what happens? Scholar's he's throwing him back in the ring. And Drew Hood he's got that belt. He's holding that belt. He's trying to use it as a weapon, but the referee is not going to let it happen. Go ahead, Chris.
And the referee rolls him up. Scholar's got the pin. Oh, look. Almost got the referee. Drew Hood with a low blow. The ref didn't see it. And 3 count. Holy cow.
Unbelievable.
Wow. I can't believe it. It took all that plus a low blow for Drew Hood to keep the APW Carolina's championship as he defeats a very, very good opponent in John Scholar. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I have nothing else to say, but if you missed it, you should have been here.
It's your fault if you missed it.
Harry, any final words, man?
Definitely worth the $10, Chris, on the last two matches especially. I mean, talking about some hard-hitting action. This last match, man, just summed it all up for the night. And, man, nothing, you can't take anything away from Raymond and Tellus. But like I say, these two guys right here, they brought the night, man. They carried the night. They finished it off in classic fashion. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better than this.
No, you can't. And ladies and gentlemen, wow. Like I said, if you wasn't here, you missed it. And for myself, Christopher Burton, Danny Parrish, Harry Bernard Taylor, Danny.
You guys saw that, right? He what? He what? He what? That's right, he cheated. Which means next time I come back to Chester, South Carolina, which, trust me, is going to be very, very soon, I'm going to beat Drew Hood from one corner of the building all the way to the other.
Wow, Danny, strong statement right there from John Scholar.
Because I love all of you, I love APW, I love Chester, South Carolina, and God bless America.
Well, Danny, how can you? That's a great way to end the show, Danny.
Good night, you guys.
Wait a minute, we got another special guest here in the building. He's come back, and ladies and gentlemen, our special guest, the King, Zuka King.
You try to cut me off, Dan Perry. That's a problem. I'm the greatest Battle Zone champion, APW champion, current 3-count champion. You realize that? Y'all ain't figured it out yet? I'm the best in the area. You understand what I'm talking about? I'm the best in this town. I'm the best in the whole country. You ain't figured it out yet, Perry? Try to cut me off? It's all right. It's all right.
You have been proving it, man. You've been proving it.
By any means necessary. You already know how it is.
So, I mean, we can't deny you, not when you have shown and proved in the ring over and over again.
Over and over
when
again.
Chris and I, we rated you, you almost got a perfect 50.
50.
So,
should have been 100.
Yeah, I mean, well, and we only scored to 50. And you almost got 50. So that right there says a lot, man. I mean, I think only like 1 or 2 categories he was under a 5-star. Yeah. Out of 10 categories. So, man, you don't really have nothing else to improve. I mean, nothing else to prove except for you're gonna continue.
I got everything to prove.
You're gonna get better and better.
Yeah. I need to win more championships and make more money.
Yeah, I understand that.
It's all about the dollar signs at the end of the day, Daddy.
But tonight, my man Zuka King, he gets all the props. You know, we're gonna give him his due, 100%. I mean, a little bit later we might change our mind, but tonight, my man Zuka King he gets everything that's due to him, no doubt.
Well, I tell you what, I'm giving him all his props because unless, Harry, you've forgotten, this man's got the best left hand in the business, and I'm not trying to meet it. No, like I said, so he gets all the props from me and then some. So, Danny, man, go ahead and send us home.
We'll see you guys.
Send us your dates, September.